So, I mean, just how excited are you guys? And I actually had a little bit of a chance to think about it, about, having the opportunity to go and play in one of these things.
Yeah, our kids are really excited. It's a great opportunity to play a really good football team in a bowl. Not a lot of guys get the opportunities to go play in bowl games, and so with this year, I think it's really exciting. We kind of started our bowl prep and had our practice today, and guys had a lot of energy and really excited about getting back out on the field and getting after it.
And obviously, you got Appalachian State. Just what do you know about them, and just what the problems that they pose?
Well, they're a really good football team, well coached. They do a great job offensively. They run the ball well. Obviously, starts up front. They have a very athletic offensive line. Quarterbacks played at a really high level the last couple of years, and they got really good backs. And they're gonna run the ball on you and play action passes. They got really good boot schemes and get the ball in space. But it's a very talented group defensively. They do a great job of what they do. They're very well coached. Play out of a three-man front, but they can move it in, get in and out of a three and a four-man front. But you can tell their kids understand that system very well. They have a ton of speed defensively. Really good on the back end. Linebackers can run extremely fast, and then up front, they got some really good defensive linemen that can penetrate gaps, and they do a lot of movement and twisting, and then special teams are solid. So App State's been a great team now for a long time. They've year in and year out, they've proven to they're a great program. They win a lot of games. They won championships, and so it's a great challenge for us, and we're excited about the opportunity. It should be a lot of fun.
You guys always seem to draw a team that's been ranked in the top 25 or darn close. I mean, you don't get any cookies in the bowl season. Is that something you like? Just the challenge of going and playing one of these high-end teams?
Absolutely. I mean, again, it's a great challenge, and that's why you play football. If we're trying to go play East Handkerchief High School, it wouldn't be much fun, would it? So, you got to go out and go compete and kind of see where your program is compared to others. And so, again, our guys are really excited about the opportunity to go to a bowl game and play.
What do you feel like it'll do for your young team? I mean, you got a lot of stars back on offense, and regardless of the seniors that come back, just what do you feel like it does for your young team to get this experience in a bowl game?
I think it's a great experience, and a lot of these young guys will obviously be able to play and enjoy this experience by playing in it. So we're playing a lot of young guys right now. It's a great opportunity for one to have another game under their belt against a great team, and anytime you can get those game reps, it's invaluable. I do think it'll help us moving forward in the future.
And obviously, you're going to be a little short in here because Jalen, ended up declared for the draft. So how do you adjust with that? What looked like your best player for most of the season?
Well, we're going to be thin at a lot of positions. That's part of it right now, and with some different protocol stuff and some injuries, some whatever the case is, that's just part of it right now. So, as what it does, it gives other guys opportunities to step up and earn their credits, go out there and make plays for us, and it's other guys' time to shine, and so they get their opportunity in a great setting in Myrtle Beach against a great team.
You have confidence in some of these other receivers you've got that they can help fill that void?
I sure hope so, Brett. If not, it's going to be a long day. But I feel good. Again, I'm excited about a lot of these young men who really maybe they haven't made a ton of plays, but they've made some contributions on special teams and a lot of different other places. And then also just being able to see them out in practice and making some of the plays in practice. So I'm excited to watch them go out there and compete. Again, it's a great opportunity for them. Obviously, they have big shoes to fill with Darden, but not one. And like I tell them all the time, there's not going to be one person who's going to replace Darden. It better be a whole group that's going to replace that guy. So, again, I know they're excited about the opportunity to go in there and make plays.
What was your whether it was conversation with JD or just message to him or anything when he made that decision and just, you know?
I'm excited for him. I mean, shoot, I think he's made so many plays here. He's done it the right way he's worked. He's been a great leader for our football team. I'm excited about his opportunities. I know he's a great player, and I know he's going to do big-time things in the future. He's family to me. He'll always be family to me. We'll always have that relationship. And so I'm really excited about the opportunities he has in his future. Can't wait to watch it.
This was just a crazy year for you guys when you think about it. I mean, you had the weird off season that everybody had in college football. You came into the year looking to replace one of the best players in school history. What was this year like for you guys?
Well, that's a big question, I guess. I mean, obviously, it's been challenging for everyone, you know, with all the COVID and the virtual meetings to how we getting guys food to workouts on your own in the spring, trying to get to summer and are we going to play, are we not? Listen, it's been hard on all these young men and coaches across the country. And so, you know, you had to be mentally tough and persevere through a lot each week during the season. Who's in, who's out. We've kind of talked about this. And maybe a guy gets traced. I've had some guys traced 3 times. That's 21 days inside quarantine. I think that's right. It was more than that. That's more than that, I guess, 3 times of tracing. And so there's been a lot of challenges. Again, we're all thankful for the opportunity we get to be able to play the game because not a lot of us knew if we would or not. And then you not only on the football field, but a lot of these young men in the classroom as well, having to do a lot of online courses. And again, when you're in quarantine, it's not like you're going to study halls and you're not maybe getting some of the resources that maybe you would if you weren't. And so it's been challenging on everybody. Listen, we can sit and talk about that all day long. The biggest thing is persevering, making sure, again, we talk about control what you can control and continue to get out there and compete, and let's go.
Part of what you guys did as you went through that process?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You know, were you proud of the way your guys endured through that process with all the challenges that they faced?
Absolutely. I'm proud of all these men in college football because everybody's had to go through it. I mean, and it's been challenging for them, and I know the guys that are still out there competing, playing, practicing, understanding that they have to still get their education and get their grades. If you can endure through all this stuff, then you're going to be, you know, it's somehow there's a silver lining to where in the future it's going to help you in a lot of different ways, whether it's with your mental toughness or, you know, you can gain something out of it. But it's been challenging, and I'm proud of them all. I'm proud of our team, and really, again, I'm proud of all these guys out there competing every Saturday from every team because it's been a challenge.
Was there a turning point in the year where you thought your guys, you know, made the move that helped get you to a bowl game?
I don't know. I'd have to really sit down after the season. Right now, you know, you've gone through all the entire season, short turnaround for a bowl, so I really haven't had time to process all of that, where the turning point is per se. But again, I'm just glad for the opportunity we get to play at Myrtle Beach.